All right, guys, welcome to part 2 of the Bulletproof Shoulders series, I guess. I want to give you a few more tools to help work out any issues that you have with your shoulders, and I kind of use all of them. I use everything because it's such a complex system going on here. This ball and socket joint, so many things can go wrong that it is important to try all kinds of things to give you the best shot to improve your shoulder health. So, here's a nice household item you can use. We'll go through the broomstick series, and we can start out with your classic shoulder pass-throughs. And I actually prefer to do this with an elastic band where you pull apart and then you throw it over. And I tend to get a better stretch that way, but this still works pretty darn well. Then you can do your tornadoes or around the worlds, whatever you want to call them, in both directions. And that is awesome for getting those shoulders warmed up and more mobile. Then this is I think you can get more tension in the line if you use a stick than if you just perform it like this. There's this stretch right here. So if you bring this down along your back and then you press down, put your weight into it, and you can lock that into place. And that is a really awesome deep stretch. So there you have it, the broomstick series. Now, even in the last video I made for the shoulders, we talked about mobility solutions. So that if you are tight, you need to get more mobile and get more range. That's great. Getting more mobile, getting the shoulders more flexible is all super good for you. Now what if you're hypermobile? You can bend and twist in all which ways, but your arms are still jacked up. Then this one is for you. And this is actually not just for you. Everyone could probably use more stability in the shoulders. So let me see if I can get this all in frame. I've got a dumbbell. You can do this with a kettlebell. You can do this with any weight. It is called a Turkish get-up. So let me demo one for you. Press up through the shoulder. Let's the right arm, your right knee's up. You're gonna punch up as you roll across your body on your forearm. Then we come up to what's called the post position here. And the entire time you're reaching up through the shoulder. You drive through your heel, your hips up in the tripod. Sorry, this is the tripod. This is the high pelvis position. Then you step through to the tripod, forming a nice 90-degree angle at the knee. I like to bring this foot in a little bit here. And then you sit up in the lunge. And try straight up to standing position, and you do the reverse to come back down. Now notice the different positions that my shoulder's in. Here, I feel a nice chest stretch here, and then here, and then here. I'm working through all these different positions of stability throughout that Turkish get-up. It's a lot of shoulder stability work that you're doing, and also core stability as well. So it's an awesome exercise for those reasons. And there you have it. So those two are tried and tested and true for years and years. I've been using those, and especially this Turkish get-up. When I had no clue what to do for my shoulder and for my neck, my previous boss was a physical therapist. He said, you know what, everyone could probably benefit from doing this exercise every single day. And up until that moment, I hated Turkish get-ups. I thought they were so silly. Why would anyone do that? And after doing those every day, I noticed a massive change in my health and my shoulders and my neck, and things started to feel a lot better. But, I will say, those got me to the next step, but there's still something wrong with me, And so I did this, I took a picture of myself because I'm doing this kind of before and after keto challenge thing. I'm gonna do this journey with my sister, and she's doing the keto diet. So I'm gonna do it with her. And I was standing taking my picture, I took it, and I was like, hey, did I really stand like that? Is my shoulder, am I really like this? And my neck was all tweaked in some weird direction. I'm like, maybe that explains why I have some neck issues and upper back, shoulder stuff. And so to get into proper alignment, I know my posture's funky. To get into proper alignment, I am committed to doing passive hangs from a bar to get my skeletal structure to align properly. So this is passive, this would be an active hang. And what you want to build up to is passive hang here. That feels so good. Accumulate 7 minutes a day for 30 days. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what's prescribed by this guy Ido Portal. He says life-changing, and it does change your skeletal structure. And it gets things into alignment. You know, when we're sitting at a desk all day or just walking around and gravity's bearing down on you constantly, you need to reverse some of that rounding and everything pulling in. And by hanging, you're leveraging gravity to elongate the body and stretch things out. And I'm hoping that this aligns me properly so I don't look so weird when I take my selfies. That's why we're doing this, gang. So there you go, those 3 things. The broomstick series, Turkish get-ups, and passive hangs. Give all 3 of those a shot, see what works for you. And it can't just be a one-time thing. I mean, maybe you'll feel the benefits from trying it once. But I would suggest give these a shot every day for a week. Maybe just 5 minutes. It doesn't take long to do these things. So there you have it. I know the shoulders are a very complex joint. A lot can happen, a lot can go wrong here. So I felt like it was deserving of another video because I feel like it's kind of like back pain. If you don't have back pain now, at some point in your life you'll experience back pain, and having these tools readily available will help you manage those issues when they arise. Or, the best kind of care is preventative care. So you could even bolster the strength and stability of your shoulders by doing Turkish get-ups right now. All right, guys, that is it. I'm signing out for today. Aloha.